Alright guys, this is Corey Allen here with Tyler Bessinger.
This is an adult-friendly show.
The whole point of this podcast is we're going to look at some news stories and we're going to kind of rate them on a scale of
1 to stupid.
1 to stupid. Let's just pick one.
I mean, there's so many right now. 2021 is just, it's off to a great year. We're just like 3 weeks in. This time last year we had the Iran crisis with Soleimani. And this time this year we've got the storming of the Capitol and the trolling of the stock market.
Going back to this whole thing at the Capitol and the riots that have happened, it's almost like this elite class has tricked a lot of people into thinking like, y'all can do whatever you want. You can destroy whatever you want. You can hurt whatever you want. You can mess with whatever you want. You can take it all down to let them get their aggression out. As long as you don't mess with the castle. You know, the establishment. So as long as you don't mess with Wall Street, you're cool to burn down small businesses.
Sure, you can go take your frustrations out. You're pissed off about racism and, you know, sexism and every other ism. You want to take that shit out at, you know, Barnes and Noble and Target and burn some shit down? Yeah, we're with you. Fists up, power to the people.
Yeah.
You want to take your grievances and concerns and frustration to the seat of your representative government. Holy shit, that's domestic terrorism. We cannot have this. How dare you come to the place where your government represents you and express your grievances? You're supposed to take that shit down to the mall and light that on fire.
Well, you heard Pelosi. I mean, they were, you know, she was like, she literally said, like, the cathedral.
Oh, the temple of our democracy. The temple of our democracy.
Like,
the y'all have been there too long. If you think anybody sees that big white titty in the sky as a temple of our democracy. My city hall is more a temple of democracy than that building.
That's true. And we're a republic, you idiot.
Yeah. You know what else I remember is leftists trying to break down the doors to the Supreme Court. Why wasn't that an insurrection?
You know what? It's because the establishment wanted it.
Or when the leftists went in during the Kavanaugh hearings and, like, occupied the Senate office buildings. Like, they charged onto the floor during the committee hearings.
That's right.
Why was that not insurrection?
They literally physically pushed senators into
elevators.
Yeah. Closed themselves in with them. They barricaded office staffers in rooms. Mm-hmm. Who is it? Bill Clinton? Or pardon the woman who blew up the Capitol building.
That was Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. And now she sits on Thousand Currents, which is BLM Global. They handle all their finances.
I've seen the pictures inside the Capitol from that bombing. And then you can see that's the same place where this situation happened. Mm-hmm. Like where you got Horn Guy walking around with a hairy chest is literally standing in the same place where this building was bombed in the, 80s or 70s? 70s, I think. 80s?
Nah.
Either way, a bomb went off in the Senate.
Yeah.
And then
now she's a hero.
Bill Clinton pardoned her. Now she sits on the panel at some big leftist, like, nonprofit or whatever.
Right.
But everybody that was at the Capitol was a f***ing traitor? Are you kidding me? Yeah, in 1983, a bomb goes off in the Senate, but somehow everybody at CNN and MSNBC and Fox News forgot about that on January 6th.
They broke glass ceilings because it was an all-woman plot.
Well, congratulations. Think about it. The left has been protesting for like 5 years now, like acting a fool for about 5 years. They have burned down hundreds of cities, and everybody's like, God, it's another riot. Here we go. Conservatives come out and do it one time at the Capitol building.
So you think they're jealous?
I think they're just mad that we're better at shit than they are.
I think
we protest one time and the world's ending. They do it for 6 years and nobody gives a damn.
Now, see, I see it a little differently, whereas I see what it is as they push and push and push and push and push, and then when you react,
that's what it feels like. It feels like this. So
they put their hands up. Like,
I've got a little brother, and when we were growing up, so when he's a toddler, he's like walking up, punching people, and wanting to fight. And my parents wouldn't let me be too heavy-handed with him, but they would tell me that I could do to him whatever he did to me, so that he learned that what he did was wrong. Why you don't do it to people. So that's kind of how I feel like what the Capitol riot was. Like, for 6 years they've been coming up and he would like bite your arm or pinch you. Right. They've been doing that for like 6 years, and then finally after about 30 minutes I'd turn around and grab his titty and just twist the shit out of it and he'd cry.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what the Capitol riot was. Like,
see, that's kind of
it's there, how you like it.
That's kind of what I think too. And look, like, I know that we have, different views on this. Like, I have to say no to violence. I have to.
Right.
Like, George Washington and Alexander Hamilton and John Adams and Thomas Jefferson didn't roll up into the court and just start beating the hell out of,
No, but
George.
they did do proper channels first. I mean, I guess you could say. I guess that's why I feel a little bit differently on that topic, because the colonists tried. Like, they did go the proper routes. They petitioned the king. They petitioned Parliament.
Right.
They got turned around on their ass.
Not
and
even
then
that.
they
They got, hit for it.
right.
Yeah.
They got punished for redress. I kind of feel like we've done the same, and we have let them get away with so much more than the colonists, or even
that's
our
true.
great grandparents would have.
That's true.
Would have burnt that down in the 1920s.
Okay, so here's my thing, is that it kind of goes back to what I was saying, that the Founding Fathers didn't go to the capital city of the empire, London.
Well, no, because that was like 3,000 miles away.